Hello, ladies and gentlemen, LMG here, and welcome to my impressions of Dune Awakening after launch day. As you may or may not know, we played through the beta on the channel. I played through about 30 hours plus. I did everything you could possibly do in the beta. So today I did 10 hours, though, sometimes on and off AFK a little bit. Uh, Pretty good first impressions, and there's a couple bad things as well, and we'll get into that. One most notably, I was doing the dungeon, Imperial Test Dungeon 10 here, and my guns just didn't work anymore. They do work now, but yeah, I just could not aim. I could not shoot. So I had to go through the whole thing knife, and I'm not really a knifey build, but I did manage to get the job done. So that's really about the only bad. I was afraid to log out too because it's been pretty busy. Dune Awakening is the #2 top seller on Steam right now, and it's got about 93,000 at the peak. It's right now we're getting into about midnight, 1 a.m. Eastern my time, and we're seeing a bit of dippage. It's about 55,000. And remember, this is early access. You had to pay extra, get the deluxe or the ultimate edition to play 5 days early. And this is, they kind of shied away from it. They don't really call it an MMO anymore, but in a way it kind of is. 5 days getting started a new game on MMO-ish type game. Actually pretty important. Get to the end game faster, you can dominate that. Yeah, 5 days is a lot of time. Because as you can see, yeah, first day, level 22. I think the cap is maybe 250 or something, but otherwise not too bad. I've got a couple different classes already. We've got the Mentat, that's what I rolled as. I did get the Trooper, or the Gunner as well. And we got the Scientist as well, which Scientist is usually kind of more just stuff to improve your harvesting, your fuel usage on your vehicles, etc. Got 3 points. I wonder what we want to do with that. Not really doing the compactor yet, so we don't have a tier 2 trainer just yet either. I think mining yield, well, I don't know if that actually applies to vehicles and, well, it's vehicle mining. We're not doing vehicle mining until we get the buggy, so. Oh, wow. Okay. Poison 2. I feel like that's. I actually have really enjoyed the poison capsule. I didn't do that last time. Ups grenade. Where we had the I know there was a regular grenade. Explosive grenade. Okay, so I might have to grab that. Yeah, maybe. I like poison, but the grenade was kind of a little bit more fun. And it's basically, it's kind of the Arc, but also the Conan tech tree. You played Conan Exiles, and they did develop, Funcom did develop Conan Exiles as well. So weirdly, my one complaint is, why Funcom, why do you need a launcher? I really thought we got out of that, but I forgot, yeah, Funcom's got a launcher for all their games, which I don't feel like really needed. I've got some points, which we can put into. And at the beginning of the game, it offers you a choice. Do you want to go along with the story and be locked in tech, or not? Choose not. You'll thank me later. It's horrible. Yeah, I did that during the beta, and it was just terrible. Disruptor's not a terrible idea. You like that handheld scanner, though. Let's just look around and think about this. Remember, right, that pistol was actually pretty good. The Mark II. And now we're getting into steel and stuff like this. It's not, I don't believe this is in this map, or where we can make steel. I think we have to go out a little bit. You know what, I kind of do want that, though, maybe. At least to work on it, sure. Okay. Alright, and this is a base. My other one complaint when you're base building is, yeah, rocks and stuff and things will crop up, and it's A lot of people building on the sand, and I kind of see why, so this stuff won't crop up. But so we got blood banks, we got refiners, everything else. Started building a second floor already. This is our second base, actually. Me and some viewers already did get that. And also the other caveat is a lot of people not being able to play together right now because the way it is, there's worlds. There's like the big server we're on the greed server. And then there's little hubs. There's a bunch of little hubs connected to that. They kind of all go together near the end game and stuff. But even though it wasn't totally busy, people couldn't log into this little hub here. Because I guess enough characters have been made, they weren't letting it. It's just, yeah, it's very inconvenient. It's not even launch day, so it's gonna get messy, I think, before it gets better. I'm gonna expand and build on. The building area is, let's actually show off here. This is an advanced console, so we've got quite a bit of room to build, I believe. The first thief you get is not as good. I think there's one after this, I believe, as well, so it's pretty good stuff. Okay. Alright, and we've got a sand bike already. Got some iron here as well. I do have a dispenser thing, so I won't... Ah, that's very nice, isn't it? Kill those guys. No, I kind of want to go... I don't know what this house representative is either. So a lot of things to discover on the map. Let's go check this out. I don't know what this is. I vaguely remember. I think this is kind of like re-rising in a way as well, because you want to stay out of the sun. Careful, because I didn't bring any extra water with me, I think. And let's... Oh, yeah, there you are. Okay, shoot.
Easy there. Let's just make sure everyone is friends before we close the distance so hastily. I do hope we can be friends.
So this is House Herata, one of the minor houses, I believe.
House Herata is known primarily as a visionary pioneer in media technologies, particularly projections and film books.
Oh, okay.
You are a curious soul. House Herata encourages and celebrates that. The cold universe has a knack of forgetting a thing so thoroughly. It's like it never even existed. A skill can vanish in a single generation. A species can fade away into knowledge.
The voice acting's been decent. The story's been pretty good as well.
Knowledge and expertise is the holiest.
Way better than Conan Exile's story was. I actually completed the whole single-player story in that. It's just the worst ending I've ever had.
A mnemonic pulse, transmitting knowledge directly to the mind. Fascinating stuff. The metallic extrusion of a ground vine, Narvi narvium, made into reels, it can transmit amazing amounts of data. With its extreme tensile strength, the Sardaukar reduce sugar wire to a simple, if effective, garrote. Well, it is one of the most amazing substances known to humankind. And all they... My name is Desmond Mercer, but my friends call me Des. You can call me Des, as I just know we stand upon a cruel planet.
I think this is just lore info.
Universe. Friendly optimism isn't oh, I do this and that for the lands. You should ask yourself what it is you want to accomplish on Arrakis, and how a friendship with my house might help that along.
Perhaps we can be friends.
Come around.
Okay, so nothing at least yet. Okay. You guys are just chilling out here? Alright. So far, pretty decent map size. I know there is more, because now we don't have that all locked off. And there's a big, gigantic end game as well. Okay, so... yeah, maybe we'll go do that. We'll go shoot some people, show off the game. Running pretty solid. I'm running about 200 frames. We're in 4K. There is some weird stuff going on when you launch the game, though, because it says I don't have the driver. Even though I'm pretty sure I do. This is in Test Dungeon 10. I don't really need to go in there. Now put my bike. Thank you. And the bike shields you from the sun. I don't really ask. We should be going this way. Of course, the giant sandworms out there. So far, I've been lucky. The beta, I was not so lucky. So you definitely want to be careful. Go easy. Well, I'm going to stick to that. That game handles pretty nicely, too. Then I asked the question if you can play it solo. Yeah, you totally could. Is the game as viable? I don't really... No, we gotta go up. Let's go up instead. Check that out. It's just too far. The sandworm might get us. It's not worth it. Because they did make a caveat now that the first time you get by a sandworm, you lose all your stuff. Which, well, it kind of sucks, but that's the name of the game. But you do get to keep your bike if you get, eaten with your bike. Oh, no, 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 no. This is like the red sand. It's very bad. Ugh, okay. What you get out of that is you just kind of go near land and hope you're okay. Okay, so this is the Haga Rift. Contested territory. Interesting, because I don't know if we could get over here. I don't think we could. Oh, that's cool. Because I think it was walled off during the beta, so. What is this? Oh, there's a... I'm gonna go for you, because these are actually quite valuable. I'm gonna break this down. Orthocopter parts. This is a pretty good deal. We gotta scan this. I like being out in the sun like this, but there we go. Don't see where the... Oh, okay, there we go. You gotta just mine right where it says to mine. We got the Holdman actuators, which are kind of a rare item. Oh, there it is. That one as well. Got decent, I think, carry weight. I don't think there's any way to improve that generally, though you can store stuff in your vehicle, etc. if you get those attachments. Okay, that's it. Oh, we got a ton of that. Good. Kind of too cool not to check out, right? Or that flying... I don't know what that is. Okay, Rift Watch. Okay, well... Part of me knows this is a bad idea. Is that a giant... Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea at all. Is this a... Okay. Be prepared to run. Like, this is probably way more than I should do, but... Hey, hi, guys. Now, there's like a notice board over there. You're not gonna shoot, right? Is this Harkonnen? Kind of feel like this is Harkonnen, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is... Okay, so Canley's right now, so that means peace, no combat. Okay, cool. No contracts yet, because I haven't pledged the house yet.
You seem fit enough. But don't take that as a compliment. My standards are
Oh, hey, I'm a Mentat.
to train in the
Okay,
ways
so
of
this is
the
the Mentat trader. I couldn't access this during the beta.
But it's quite obvious that you already possess all the skills I can teach you. That it is obvious is something you might work on. The seats of the great houses are your best chance. Harko and Erakin. I recall seeing the odd adept pass through from time to
Okay,
time.
so I have to pledge a house first.
I'm sure you'll make it worth their time. Just don't mention my name.
Okay, interesting. Alright, so I found the Mentat trainer.
No. You're not on my list.
Okay, so I can't, until I join the house, I cannot. I mean, I do like the colors of House Harkonnen, but I think majority players probably going to go with Badass. I don't think there's much I can do here right now unless I sided with their house. If I imagine if I was, well, it is Conley, so that is peace. So I think they would have to let me be chilling here anyway. Carbon. Oh, I was looking for this. I don't think I can get carbon though. I'm not allowed to get hit here. It's zone. Okay, different zone. I can't get that. I think I need a slightly better tool anyway. I can pick up iron, but I can't pick up carbon. And carbon and iron make steel. So, okay. Oh, very cool. Okay, maybe I can get some over here. We'll see. I think it is not good time to harvest plants. It's generally like right before morning. That's because they get the dew and all that. Pick that up. Yeah, no, I can't do it. We can get the small pieces, but I can't get the big pieces just yet. We're gonna have to work on that. Which I just need one of the. I think I know the schematic for it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to head here. I'm gonna head to the anvil, a little social hub. Not a terrible idea. Well, no, it's been a really solid, pretty cool game. Been interested in this one for a while. I'm happy to see it's doing so well. I think it's a little under 80% positive, but also know this is mainly a survival game. It's very seldom, in case long dark stuff like that. You ever, especially on multiplayer, you ever get 100%, people happy. There's always going to be something they're going to be unhappy about. Kind of the nature of the game. Alright, let's get out. Is that them again? No, just maybe something they abandoned. Okay. So there's peace in here. This area right here, there's peace. Okay. Maybe we might have a quest up here for House Harkonnen or something? Okay. So just no fighting allowed in here. Alright. And there is a minor little PvP area, but I don't think it's worth it this early in the game. That'll buff out, don't worry about it. Grab some more of this. Got it. Think we should be safe, relatively speaking. That is definitely a sandworm. Let's pick off somewhere else. We'll go and check in the hub and check up some quests and Generally, oh, there's a little cave over there, too. Go check that out. Yeah, all in all, it's been a pretty solid time. A little more graphically demanding. I don't think it's probably as optimized as it could be. But right now, I'm actually running about 300 FPS. I'm running on a 5090 NVIDIA, yeah, all the doodads, whistles, everything. We've got max of all that. Oh, shoot. Also, take that. And all dead. Okay. I don't have better blood bags, though. But I do have the improved blood letter, though. So we just go get the blood right out of their butt. That's very nice. All right. Okay, so that's one more, and these bags are already full, so I need to get those better bags. It's also carbon. Carbon, you are iron, though. I'll take you. Oh, that was actually a trap. Okay. A tiny little cave, not too much in it. Alright, moving on. Let's head up here. But the connectivity is you playing with your friends. That's a big concern in a game like this. Hopefully they'll get that ironed out. I think the initial hub things could be a little bigger. But then you gotta also balance gameplay, stuff like that. But so far, you know, launch day, pretty solid. I can just get some water here. Water is key out here. Need the vendor. Buy a little bit of water here, and there's an achievement around that as well.
Not too bad.
Lots of expensive doodads. You don't really need a lot of this. You can make yourself, though. I grab one of those. See? Yeah, you just get a cup of water. I usually grab. So we're pretty hydrated, but alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will have more in depth about this probably later on in the week. Try getting near the end game. I'm gonna push really hard to get that as close as we can before official launch day on June 10th. I will leave a link in the video description down below if you do want to check out Dune Awakening. Yeah, we're on the Greed server. Check out our Discord if you want the actual hub thing. The hub's right now currently kind of impossible to get into, so that does kind of suck. So we'll have to see about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.